the next option, talk to an attorney and see, what options, if any, are available to help your situation, especially if you have children, because they need a place to live.
And they need something to eat in their little bellies, too. And they need clothes on their little backs.
Absolutely.
I've always said if I was rich enough, I would help save the world. I would do my darndest to make sure everybody had clothes and something to eat.
Shelter.
Yeah, and the little people are it's so sad for the little people. So I guess you have to make a living too. You don't do a lot of pro bono work, do you?
I do some pro bono work.
You do some pro bono?
I do some pro bono work.
Now, if someone who's watching the show, when they see it probably tomorrow or the next day, if they feel that they have this kind of problem, could they call you up on the phone and ask you, Miss Nelson, we're having this or that, would you please give me an update on what we could do?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. People are welcome to call my office. That's why we're here, to
That's why we're here.
public.
To give the public an idea of what we can do.
Yes, absolutely. They could contact my office. I'm located at 1801 McCormick Drive, Suite 160, Largo, Maryland.
Okay. Because I can tell you're a very intelligent woman. I can see it in your eyes.
Thank you.
Are you married?
I am single at this time.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to get too personal with you. If you don't want to answer me, you don't have to. But you have a rapport about you. You have honest eyes. I go by people with eyes that are honest. You're one of my honest people. Because the other couple I just have are just, I saw them on a little flyer and got them right in here. They're realtors, husband and wife, and they're so wonderful. But I can tell if a person's being honest, and you are honest.
Thank you.
So I want my people to know, don't be scared. She's not going to rip you off, okay?
I will not.
No, but
we
as people, we rip ourselves off.
Absolutely.
Don't you? I'll go into a store if I need something, and I will look at it, Rowena, and I like it, but I won't touch it. I'll go home. I come back the second time, don't touch it. If I go back the third time and it's still there, then I buy it. Because then I've had time to really figure out my budget with my credit card.
Afford it.
Yeah, if I can afford to do this, I'll do it. But if I can't, I won't. You shop on impulse. But that's what a lot of us do.
Absolutely. That's how a lot of the new homes were bought also. Everyone was, builders putting up these beautiful homes in Prince George's
Very
County.
enticing. Oh,
very enticing.
Oh, and I saw those houses, yeah.
But there's hope for homeowners. There's numerous different programs. My biggest suggestion is that people do not ignore their situation, that they try to learn a little bit about the loans they have, what their lenders require, and any penalties that they might have to face if they go into late fees,
okay,
and everything else if they go into a default. But just not to ignore your situation. Read upon it. Go on the internet. Look at different things. Go to your lender's website. See what type of assistance they have to offer. Do a local search also. There are numerous different programs in the state of Maryland. So there is help. There's help.
What about, now, I think this should be done. There's a young couple and they're going to look at this house. In most houses, they have already their money lenders in their pockets, right? Okay? Why? I think we should have a second opinion. It's like going to the doctor. You got a headache. If he says to give you a pill and you have it, you go back, you have it again. But if you go to one home and there's one, what do you want to call it? A loaning company. Can you say, I would rather not have my loan done with you and make a choice and go to somebody else? Because you should shop around for the prices.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People should take their time. You could talk to different lenders, see what's available. You don't always have to go with the first offer.
Right, that's right, that's true.
It's a big ticket item. You want to take your time. It's not like buying a pair of shoes. You could always buy it. You go home, you don't like it, take it back. They give you your money back. It does not work that way with the house. Yes, you cannot. So you want to take some time. I know right now there's an incentive in this county if for first-time home buyers, if they purchase a home that's been foreclosed on, there's a low down payment and also financial incentive.
Okay.
This works well for people who have good credit and it's their first time buying a home. So there are different things new home buyers could look at right now. My suggestion is that they take their time, make an informed decision, make sure it's affordable, and that you can sustain the payment over several months, not just 4 or 5 months, but over a year, so that you have a steady job and some money saved in the bank.
You should always have a little bit. It doesn't matter how much. Even $1,000 is nice to fall back on. So if you went into one of these, like I told some of my friends, they're getting out and started. They'll see this huge house, and, oh, Angie, I've got to have this. And I said, think about this, Maureen. Think about this. When you go inside, what's the first thing you're going to want to do? I want to fix it all up.
Fix it all up, buy
That's
some new
the
furniture.
money. See what I'm saying? So it's outrageous. We all want what we really can't afford at certain times. Right or wrong?
Right, it's human.
It's human nature, yeah.
It's human nature.
But you got to be, I don't want to say smart enough, wise enough.
Wise.
To make the right choice. If you want this house but you can't put furniture in it for a couple of years, acclimate yourself to the fact, I can't put anything here for 2 years. You have to eat on the floor.
Be content.
Be content. You wanted the house, here it is. But you can't have all the fancy furniture right now. I don't have it.
Right. Look at your finances. See what your monthly expenses are. So if you have children, you know, how much does your groceries cost? How much will cable cost?
Exactly.
And just do a monthly expenses. See what you can afford and don't overextend yourself.
Yeah, because you're the one who does it to yourself. And a lot of people aren't going to feel sorry for you.
That's true.
And so many young people are going home to their parents when the parents are having trouble meeting that mortgage payment.
Absolutely.
It's just a hard time out here now. It's a very hard time.
It's very difficult financially, and Maryland has had an increased number of people that are filing bankruptcy.
Yes, but that doesn't ruin your credit. Doesn't that ruin your credit?
It does ruin your credit, and will stay on your credit for approximately 10 years.
Oh.
But for some people who are extremely overextended financially, high number of credit cards, just a high amount in consumer debt, there's almost no other option. Most of these people have tried different consumer credit counseling agencies that set them up on payment plans to pay down on their credit cards, but at some point they might have lost a job, a divorce or a separation, so now they're only living on a single income, and they just cannot meet all of their obligations, and so they end up filing bankruptcy. But my suggestion would be, this is a serious decision, and if someone decides to go that way, that they consult with a reputable attorney and be sure they're making the right
choice. Well, I've so enjoyed being here with you today. Hasn't this 30 minutes gone by so quickly?
It has.
The whole 30
we
minutes.
Just started.
I know, it just moves away. But I'd like to have you come back in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to talk to some more of my friends who are going through different things. Okay?
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for coming today, Ms. Nelson. I've enjoyed you so much. And I want to thank all my viewers who are going to watch this today or tomorrow. Just sit down, listen to what this young woman says, okay? Make better choices. Get what you can afford. If you have to go into a littler place, one day you can get the bigger place. Thank you for watching. Till next time.